Class of 2019. It's been a crazy past 4 years. After a whole lot of hard work and never playing cool math games or using SparkNotes, we finally made it. It wasn't easy getting to this point. We had to endure some tough times. 15-year-olds dabbing, water bottle flips, Iron Man dying in Endgame, spoiler alert by the way, Fortnite, eating Tide Pods, and worst of all, electing a president that is incompetent, narcissistic, arrogant, egotistical, and ignorant. And now, that president is giving you a graduation speech. But despite all of that, we made it. In the words of part-time Cherry Hill East student and full-time rapper Adam Dash, I'm just out here chilling. And, well, we're all just out here chilling now. And I mean really chilling. Senioritis hit hard this year. But now that we have completed our time in high school, we're on to the next stages of our lives. Whether that be the workforce, the military, professional, Club Penguin, college, or elsewhere, we are all continuing our journey towards becoming full-fledged adults. And I gotta say, I'm not looking forward to adulthood. These past 4 years absolutely flew by. 4 years from now, I'll be finding a job. 4 more, I might be getting married. And another 4, I could be having a kid. If that time moves as fast as high school, it'll feel like I'm having a child in no time. Just yesterday, I painted myself orange, dyed my hair green, buried myself in a small dirt hole, and pretended I was a carrot. You think I'm ready for a child? Now, in preparation for this speech, I watched a lot of graduation speeches. Consistently, the speaker would remind the graduates of the unlimited possibilities they had available to them. So I feel a little more confident I can be a carrot. But while these speeches address what we can do, they don't talk about how we can do it. Gallup research polls show that 70% of Americans are dissatisfied with their jobs. 70%. I firmly believe that everyone here can accomplish all their dreams and more. But with a number as high as 70%, that clearly is not happening nationwide. The thought of waking up to a blaring alarm, dreading the next 8 hours of my life every single morning frightens me. So, here's my advice to every person here, regardless of age. The truth is, job dissatisfaction is part of a larger issue. We desire the best for all aspects of our lives. We want the best job, the best friends, the best family, the best home. We want to be the best people we can possibly be. We set lofty goals for ourselves, and we're convinced that we'll reach them. But then, at some point in life, we realize we're missing something. Maybe we want a new job. Maybe we want to move. Maybe we want to rekindle a lost relationship. But if it's something that requires a major change in our lives, we don't do it. Instead, we formulate excuses. I don't have the time. It's too much of a hassle. It's too late for me. We identify specific things we want to change, things that will make us happier, but don't put that change into action. Why is that? Well, we live in a world that does not focus on happiness, but rather survival. We take a job we don't want, live somewhere we don't like, break ties with people we love. We do this because, in the moment, they seem like the only options. Instead of doing what will make us happy for the entirety of our lives, we settle for complacency and don't make the change we need. We are content to remain on our current paths and accept hardships as just being a part of life. But it doesn't have to be this way. Make the change you need. It's not easy, but often it's what you need to do. If you ever tell yourself, it's too late for me, remember, whether you're 18, 27, 52, or 85, it is never too late to change. Every one of us is capable of doing so much. We can all become the people we aspire to be. That is going to require change. In the moment, change may seem impossible, but the only thing stopping you from change is you. Never settle for momentary complacency, because when we're gone, people will judge us not for what we wanted to do, but what we did. Don't leave yourself regretful that you didn't do enough. I hope that made you think a little, but if it didn't, then maybe Led Zeppelin will. Yes, there are two paths you can go by, but in the long run, there's still time to change the road you're on. And it makes me wonder. Thank you.